Hey everyone, it's Ummi here. Welcome back to my channel. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have been doing these little transformations into celebrity looks, and one of my favorites is Priyanka Chopra. I did her Golden Globes look, and I absolutely loved it, just because it really helped me step outside of my box. And so now I'm going to be recreating her Oscar look. This one is a lot simpler. It's really clean and fresh, but I thought it was just really approachable, so wanted to try it out. So I'm going to start by priming my face. This is with the e.l.f. face primer. It's basically just like a water mist. It was my first time using it. Couldn't really tell if it did anything, but I'll let you know how it goes. And now for foundation, I'm going to be mixing two things, my Arbonne highlighter and the L'Oreal Total Full Coverage foundation, the L'Oreal Pro one. This is in the color 308. Now I'm mixing the two because I do want it to be really nice and sheer. I don't want it to be anything too heavy because, again, her look is really clean and fresh. I will say with this foundation, it's my first time using it. I don't mind the coverage at all. I actually really like it. It's medium, and then you can build it to being heavy, but it is not at all feeling heavy. So I meant medium to full, but not heavy. But the colors are not too much range out there. So I'll let you know how I like that as well as I keep filming more videos. Okay, now for my eyebrows, I'm using the NYX brow pen, and I really like this right now because it's really easy to use. So again, if you are not good with using a brow pencil, this marker is awesome. This is in the color dark brown. It just really easily blends into your brows. And then for concealer, I'm going in with my two faves, Revlon Age Defying in medium and Maybelline Master Conceal, also in medium. I like to layer them both because the Revlon's a little dry and the Maybelline is a little bit more creamy, so it just makes it easy to blend, especially with my beauty blender. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to set everything with my Coty Airspun Loose powder and this little e.l.f. brush. And I'm just going to concentrate on the areas that I actually concealed because I do not want this to look too matte. I want it to look really dewy and soft. For contouring, I'm using this Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick. This is the color medium tan, and I really, really like this, especially for a drugstore brand, because one, there are some other ones out there that have the contour and highlight on the same stick, the same side, but then what I notice is the color just kind of blends together and I don't end up having a contour or highlight. So I like this because it really is defined as far as which one's the highlight and which one's the contour, and it just blends really nicely. So I'm taking my Eye Beauty brush here and blending that into my skin. To blend out my nose, I'm using this e.l.f. contour brush. I think it's new. I don't know. It's the first time I saw it when I was at the drugstore, and I really, really like it because it just gets in there and gives me a nice, clear contour, I guess, especially for my nose area. So I'm really liking this one a lot, especially because it is under $3. And then I'm just going to take whatever's left over of the loose powder and just make sure that all of my contour lines are nicely blended and there is nothing harsh that is left over. And then I'm going to take this Milani Baked Bronzer. If you have been watching any of my videos, you know that this is one of my staples. And I like this one. I switch between matte and a little bit of an illuminating one, but since this is a more dewy look, I'm using this, and I think it's just a pretty color and looks really well on almost every skin tone. Now I'm taking the Natasha Denona Star palette, and this is the color Atika, and it's a really beautiful transition nude, so it's perfect to kind of keep the lids focused on a nice neutral color. And then if you look closely at Priyanka's eyes from any of her pictures from the Oscars, it looks like she has this really pretty shimmer, and it's like a nice white shimmer because she's wearing a white dress. So I'm going to go in with this color Galaxia and just concentrate on the lid and up to the crease. And then I'm taking this finer eyeshadow brush and just going to concentrate on the inner corners of the eyes, and then any fallout or residue I'm going to clean up with a powder brush, and then also go back in with that same transition color to make sure that everything is nicely blended out with too much glitter everywhere. And then instead of eyeliner, I'm going to take some black shadow. This is from L'Oreal, and I'm just going to take a slanted brush, and I'm going to smoke that out on my upper lid as well as my lower lash line. And I'm not going to put anything on my lower waterline at all. I'm just going to concentrate on the outer lash line. So everything looks almost like smoky and really blended. Again, nothing too, no harsh edges or lines at all. And also one other thing, if you look really closely at Priyanka's pictures, you'll notice that her eyeliner almost gives off a really dark green hue. And if you mix the silver with the black, it does the same thing. So that's why I'm sticking to this as well. I have no idea what I'm doing here, excuse me. Must have been listening to something. I'm gonna curl my lashes and I'm gonna use the Spider Effects mascara from Maybelline. This is one of my favorites because it really does lengthen your lashes naturally, which is great for this look again because I'm not gonna be relying too much on falsies. I'm going to be using individual falsies, so I'm going to first apply a really nice coat on my upper lashes as well as my bottom lashes, and then just go back in with any silver to make sure that that is still prominent because I put the mascara on and I think I took some of that off. So I'm just going to reapply some of that. Then I'm taking this Miss Adoro Lashes falsies and putting that on. And if you notice here, I did put some of those falsies on my lower lash line just to see if it would work out. And I wasn't really feeling it, so at the end of this, I do take them off. And then I'm going in with the Smashbox Cream Highlighter. I love this, especially when you want to keep the look really dewy and almost wet. It's really pretty. I'm lightly just taking my fingers and applying that. And then I'm going to take this IT Cosmetics trio of blush, bronzer, and highlighter. And I'm using the blush and the highlighter only and applying that to the apples of my cheek as well as my temples. And this blush is really pretty because it's a really nice, soft, rosy, not too pink. It just brings out that natural flush color. And then I'm taking this lip plumper. I'm totally saying this wrong. I know I am. It's like Ciate. And you know, Priyanka has beautifully luscious lips, so I just want to give myself some as well. And then I'm going to follow up with a lip liner from Smashbox. It's a really beautiful, soft pink, almost nude color, and because she kind of kept that look as well. And that's it for the makeup really. Now for the hair, which I think is a big part of her look as well, I'm just going to take this Paul Mitchell Sleek Serum and apply this all throughout my hair so that way I do get a nice sleek look. Then she has this really pretty deep part, so I'm going to achieve that as well with like parting it. My hair does not like to part that way, so it's going to take me a minute to actually get it there. I'm going to brush through any kinks that I have, because my hair is a little kinky as you can see. And then I'm going to take this straightener slash curling iron from Revlon. You guys, I got this from Walmart like years ago, and it is amazing. You can do really great curls with it. I'll list all of this below, links to it and everything, but it's like under $30 and it works amazingly well. It just, you can see I'm running it once through my hair and already was getting really, really nice and straight. So I love this stuff. And then I'm just going to set everything. She has all of her hair nicely sleek to one side behind her ear, so I'm going to set that with the Garnier setting spray, and that's pretty much it. And to keep with Priyanka, she did change into a black outfit for the Vanity Fair party, so I thought I would do the same. You guys, I hope you like this video. I'll see you next time.